So now I'll show you how to make the imagery happen in your tunnel book. You're welcome to use any collage material. I gave you some discarded book jackets and you can cut up those. Keep it simple. You can just put an image in the back of the tunnel book. If you want to decorate all of the panels, that's totally fine. But remember, this is a model, and you're thinking with your hands to get onto your project book. So think of the model as a dry run, as a test. This one has the same size tunnels, but different colored paper. So as it moves around, you get to see the different shapes in there of the apple. I'm gonna do, I cut out this image from this book jacket and glued it onto the back of my model tunnel. This one came also with this nice little image, so I'll use that on one of them. Remember that you shouldn't cut your panels into where the side accordions go. And so that's something just to pay attention to, and ours are, I think, 1 inch. I think I want to reveal her as a tunnel and then his eye as a tunnel. You can make as many cuts as you want, but try not to weaken the book by making too many cuts or have the cuts be too large. So I've got a piece of tracing paper, and I traced the size of my book panel, and then I put a dotted line to the dead zone where I can't make a cut into because it'll be the side panel. And then I played around with some shapes of what to reveal, and made a dark one, just a little darker shape. So now I want to transfer that shape onto a piece of paper so I can cut it out. Otherwise I have to guess. And I'm going to use this paper like it's tracing paper. So I might reinforce that shape a little bit. Just make sure that there's graphite on that line. I'm not too concerned that it's a perfect line. It's just a free-handed circular form. And now I'm going to put my third panel on, line it up, and then just like tracing, or just like carbon paper, if I put pressure on that line, the graphite from the other side should transfer onto the paper. And I use this a lot. It's actually really clever. There is such a thing as graphite carbon style paper, and I can never find mine, so this is just as easy, really. So that shape transfers pretty nicely. And I just cut it out with an X-Acto knife. Scissors would be a little too unwieldy for this. It's easiest if you move the paper and try to keep the blade a little straight to as it's following the cut. Don't put any body parts in the line of the blade. Oops. If you keep your blade sharp, it doesn't skid like that. But again, it's a model. So you're welcome to make all your mistakes in the model and make your notes on the model as well. Here I'm micromanaging mine a little bit. Okay, now I have my back panel. I'll flip it. There we go. That'd be pretty nice. This next one, I think I'll do the black. So I'm just going to flip it over and trace that shape. And then I think I'll just make it a little bigger to reveal a little bit of the black. Or do I want to make it smaller? Let's see. Go on the, well, make it bigger. Make it bigger. That sounds good. I don't want to get too hot close to the edge, so this one I'll offset just a little bit. It's pretty common for the tunnel to become bigger as I go forward. The holes get smaller as I go backwards to reveal the edges and the colors of the paper pages that you use. Okay, so what do I have here? This way. And then my top one, I'll trace the black and then make that one just a little bit bigger, or offset it or something. And the nice thing about this is that I'm cutting away. I don't have to erase my pencil lines, but it's not hard to do either. Getting close to the edge. Don't get too close to the edge. Let's find out. Ooh, that's close. That's about as close as I can get without screwing it up. But it's a model, so make your mistakes on the model. Okay, that'll be good. So that's Imagery. I think I'll put this somewhere right here. Kind of nice little trifecta. And next video, I'll show you how to put it together.